عالبس عم نطلع ونخلي العالم يسمع، عالبس عم نطلع ونخلي العالم يسمع. عنا القادي والاشبال من بعد ما عنا الاجيال، حدوته عندها اعمال بفضل العالم عم ننشع. عالبس عم نطلع ونخلي العالم يسمع، عالبس عم نطلع ونخلي العالم يسمع. عنا القادي والاشبال من بعد ما عنا الاجيال، حدوته عندها اعمال بفضل العالم عم ننشع. ضلك بالبيت قاعد حدوته هي تساعد، ضلك بالبيت قاعد حدوته هي تساعد. وان شاء الله الجيل الصايد قوت الوطن يرجع، وان شاء الله الجيل الصايد قوت الوطن يرجع. عالبس عم نطلع ونخلي العالم يسمع، عالبس عم نطلع ونخلي العالم يسمع. عنا القادي والاشبال من بعد ما عنا الاجيال، وحدوته عندها اعمال بفضل العالم عم ننشع. يا زهرات يا اشبال قوموا قوموا شدوا حبال، يا زهرات يا اشبال قوموا قوموا شدوا حبال. ولو انتوا بقانا الجبال حدوته لعندك نطلع، لو انتوا بقانا الجبال حدوته لعندك تطلع. عالبس عم نطلع ونخلي العالم يسمع، عالبس عم نطلع ونخلي العالم يسمع. عنا القادي والاشبال من بعد ما عنا الاجيال، وحدوته عندها اعمال بفضل العالم عم تنشع، فضل العالم عم تنشع.
Hello, everyone. So I would like to welcome all of you to our webinar today. The webinar today is going to be something special. So this is the third webinar in Haddouta Kashfiya that it's going to be in English. And we have special guests today. I will talk about them later on because our title is going to be something unique today about the Scout World Jamboree, which is going to be held in South Korea. Okay, let's welcome our guests today. We have Mr. Simon, the Chief Commissioner of Korea Scout Association. So you are welcome here. We are glad to have you in this session, Mr. Simon.
Assalamu alaikum. Nice meeting you.
Wa alaikum salam. Okay, we have also here another guest from the ban list is Mr. Mecci, the National President Executive from India. You are welcome, Mr. Mecci.
Thank you, Mr. Brother Haitham. Assalamu alaikum. And glad to be with you people. Thank you.
Okay, you are most welcome, and we are really glad to have you here. And we have also another special guest, Dr. Eugene, the International Commissioner from Korea Scout Association as well, and he is going to join us soon. So we will start now, dear listeners and those who are watching us in our channels. Let's start. We are going to talk today about the World Scout Jamboree, which is going to be held in South Korea. We have a lot of questions that we are going to discuss today, and we will guide you through this journey. It's going to be really interesting. I have participated even myself in the previous Jamboree, which was in America, and it was a pleasure for me to be there, and I'm willing really for this opportunity to join the World Scout Jamboree, which is the 25th in South Korea. So let's start and talk more about the details. Starting with you, Mr. Simon, if we talk about the theme for the World Scout Jamboree, the 25th Scout Jamboree, which is going to be about draw your dreams. It's really an interesting, theme. I really like the theme. Whenever, when I saw the title here, it's really interesting. Can we talk a little bit about it? Like, can you explain to our audience the theme, and how did this theme chosen? Yes, Mr. Simon.
Yes, thank you, Haitham, for the good introduction. And draw your dream means every participant should have some kind of dream in their life, as well as when they won't participate to the Jamboree, they also expected something from throughout the Jamboree. That's why we are making, we just opened the white paper and give the all participants take down or draw their dreams onto the paper. And once they have a dream, to bring it to the Jamboree site and meet together with the 50,000 the friends from all of the world. That dream can come true throughout the Jamboree. So that means we will take every advice and every requirement from all the participants, try to meet their requirement, try to make it their dream to become a true throughout the Jamboree. That's why we take down this Draw Your Dream as a theme of the Jamboree. Thank you.
That's really interesting. Yeah, it's a wonderful talk, Mr. Simon, about the theme for the Jamboree. Yes, let's talk more about the preparation now. The preparation for the Jamboree, like it's going to be in 2030. We still have time for that. So can you give us a clear picture about the preparation of the 25th World Scout Jamboree, which is going to be held in South Korea, as we said, and where the preparation reached in so far, in which stage due the pandemic crisis about the coronavirus, COVID-19. So I hope that COVID, did not affect the preparation of the Jamboree.
Yep, thank you. And the Jamboree will be started 1st of August, the same day as our road BP, starting of experimental camp in Brownsea Island in 2023. So it's now just over 1,000 days left to the actual opening of the Jamboree. So this coming 4th of November is just 1,000 days before the opening of the Jamboree. And at the moment, our central and local government are also eager to support our Jamboree. So we are making the host organizing committee inaugurate our host organizing committee last 2nd of July. And we opened the Jamboree Secretarial Office. And also this Secretarial Office will be expanded to the global staff as well. And soon, during the Jamboree hosting stage, we will invite at least one person from each region, which is of course including Arab region, who can speak the Arabic, as well as all the Muslim cultures well-aware person will be working with us. That means we will provide the customized our Jamboree preparation to every region and every culture and every country. So and also the venue, the Saemangum, is at the moment we are preparing all the final stage of the reclamation work, and as well as this is near to the seaside, and Jamboree area will be flat, not as the North American Jamborees. So it's easy to moving around, as well as we will be connecting to the community. And more than 50% of program you will be enjoy with the Korean society. So, it's coming 2021, 2022, we will be inviting the global planning team as well as global management team. So time by time, we will open the chance to all our global friends to participate for preparation of the Jamboree. So this is the stage at the moment. And last week we also inaugurate our Jamboree planning, Jamboree part of the Jamboree program committee. So this Jamboree program committee, I take charge of as a camp chief. So I will open my ears to the world and hear from the all Scouts friends about their wish as well as their request for the making successful Jamboree. Thank you.
That's really great. Thank you very much, Mr. Simon, for this talk. It's really, I mean, wonderful and clear idea about the preparation that you have done and conducted there in South Korea for the Jamboree. So yeah, as I said, like hopefully the pandemic did not like affect the preparation for the Jamboree, and we still really have time for that. I will do a little bit translation here in Arabic for dear listeners and those who are watching us in the channels. Mr. Simon, الرئيس الإقليمي لمنظمة الكشفية لكوريا الجنوبية، كان يتحدث عن شعار المخيم القادم، المخيم العالمي الجامبوري القادم الذي سوف يكون في كوريا الجنوبية في بداية أغسطس عام 2023. فسايمون كان يقول أن هناك 1000 يوم متبقي لحدوث هذا المخيم. يعني ما شاء الله عليهم حتى حاسبين عدد الأيام اللي موجودة. وطبعا ذكر سايمون أن العرب سيكونوا حاضرون ومتوفرون في هذا المخيم وسيكونون من ضمن المعدين للمخيم، والمخيم سيكون في مكان قريب من المجتمع وفي مكان قريب من الساحل، وهناك سينطلق منظمات أخرى لتنظيم هذا المخيم. That's really great. Thank you very much, Simon, the Chief Commissioner of the Korean Scout Association. You have talked about the city, which is, I mean, in South Korea that the Jamboree is going to be hosted in. And the audience would like to know the geographical distribution of the camping, like how is it going to be and how will the weather will be in the time of the Jamboree. So hopefully the weather is going to be very nice there.
Yep. The first of all, the weather is very friendly to the all Arab Scouts friend. This is the very similar as your weather in the Middle East, but actually we are more mild and little bit cooler. So maybe some of your friends are feeling a little bit cold in the night time, but actually this is the just common and real summer. So the weather is no problem for our Arab friends. And the location wise, we are camping near to the seaside, and the other side is facing to the mountain. And also we have a river. So we are facing to the sea, river, mountain together. But our Jamboree site will be the very flat area. This is the reclaimed area, and all are flat. And this is near to the Jeonju city. Jeonju is one of the very traditional Korean cities. So you can see the very typical Korean houses and Korean living conditions and everything you can find from there. But actually, all of our Scouts friends will be landed in Incheon International Airport, which is near to our capital, Seoul. So everybody will be landing only one airport, Incheon International Airport. And from there, around 3 hours driving by the bus. Just one bus driving and reach to our Jamboree site. So everybody easy to access to the Jamboree site, and the bus we will be arranging directly reach to every camping ground. So just in front of every troops campsite, you will be get off from the limousine bus. And this Jeonju city is Korea is one of the peninsula, and Korea is in between Japan and China. So our campsite is more facing to the China side this time. But somebody has experience in 1991, the 17th World Scout Jamboree. This is the facing to the Japan. So previously we have one Jamboree in the east side of the Korean Peninsula. Now we are having the 2023 World Scout Jamboree in west side of the Korean Peninsula. Thank you.
Great, that's really nice. Mr. Simon, the Chief Commissioner of the Korean Scout Association. So let me translate a little bit here for our audience. سايمون كان يتكلم عن الطقس ويقول أن الطقس سيكون لطيف جدا وصديق لإخواننا العرب، ولا توجد أي مشكلة لأن الجو سيكون قريب أو مشابه للمناطق العربية مع وجود نسمات عليلة من البرد. الموقع نفس ما تحدثنا أنه سيكون قريب من البحر ومن منطقة الجبال وقريب أيضا من اليابان والصين، وسيكون في المنطقة القريبة من في منطقة كوريا الجنوبية وقريب جدا من العاصمة والمطار، سيوفر عليكم العناء المواصلات ويكون قريب جدا ممكن 3 ساعات من منطقة المطار. Thank you very much, Simon. Let's have a discussion about promotion with Mr. Mecci. So, Mr. Mecci, so if we talk about the promotion marketing procedures that is like conducted around the world, and you are involved in this part as you are an executive, okay, and India and as an executive and national president of India. So can we speak a little bit, I mean, about the marketing and promotion procedures about the 24th Scout Jamboree and the role that also Abdullah Abdul Majid has done, I mean, with this regard?
Yes, brother. I just like to begin where Mr. Simon left a point, draw your dream. I just like to say in the marketing, you just imagine 50,000 ideas of dreams coming into one frame. Draw your dream means the dreams of 50,000 children who are young people, scouts are coming together and laying a dream in the Simagam area. That is itself is a very biggest marketing clause. Coming back to the second part, Korea Scout Association is very lucky to have Mr. Simon with them. The reason is Mr. Simon was the chairman of the World Scout Committee, and he was also a vice chair of the World Scout Committee 3 years plus 3 years. He has seen whole world. He has got a very clear concept about the global approach to the Jamboree. The second part is the 1991, when the Korea Scout Association hosted the Jamboree, they began with the one very special part of the Jamboree at the today's world level, GDV, Global Development Villages. The first, it began in 1991 with Korea. So with all these experiences, Korea is getting ready in the 2023 viable, very vague areas of scouting. It is going to be one of the smart Jamboree. The first concept is it's a smart Jamboree. The color of dreams with the theme the Smart Jamboree will give definitely a new experience for all the scouts. This is about the marketing. Still more we can talk, but coming to the Arab region specially, we had a COD workshop, Color of Dream workshops. We had 4 workshops. Every workshop was represented by Arab region. Many of your key leaders from Arab came down to South Korea. They discussed in all aspects, the logistics, the transportation, including the wudu, the ablution by the Muslims before the prayer. That was discussed. Now the Korean Jamboree planning is done. The toilets will have a flowing water even in the urinals, especially by keeping the Muslims in the planning. So this is a very specific planning by the Korea Scout Association. Coming to the Abdullah Abdul Hamid from Egypt, he being a volunteer, he supported us very much. The main area where Abdullah helped us is translating every concept of the Jamboree in the Arabic and to build bridges of communication with throughout the Arab region. Mr. Simon was accompanied by Mr. Abdullah, 2 of your events. I can't express myself. The whole Arab region exclusively came with the Korea just to make the dream in 2023 a successful. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mecci, the National President Executive from India. Thank you for the talk. It's really fruitful talk that we have here about even Mr. Simon that he mentioned, like additional information about Mr. Simon. And we are really lucky, I mean, to have the Jamboree in South Korea, as it's the second time. As you mentioned, like the first time it was in 1991, which is really amazing. And this is going to be the second experience for South Korea. Let's do a little bit of translation here for what Mr. Mecci has said. Mr. Mecci كان يتكلم عن شعار المخيم. فشعار المخيم هذا يحمل 50,000 فكرة ممكن أن نحققها من شعار المخيم الذي شعار المخيم نفس ما ذكرنا سيكون حقق أحلامك. شعار المخيم هذا شعار جميل ومختار ومنتقى لتلبية حاجات الحركة الكشفية. وتكلمنا أيضا عن عبد الله عبد الحميد، له كان دور كبير في بناء جسر التواصل مع كوريا الجنوبية في إعداد المخيم والترويج له. Okay, that's really great. So we can talk a lot about the 25th World Scout Jamboree. It's really going to be an interesting experience in South Korea. So let's go back to you, I mean, Simon, talking more about the promotion and marketing procedures. So how did the promotion and marketing procedures started, and what did Abdullah Abdul Hamid, I mean, played as a role between the Arab region and South Korea?
Yes, just before everybody have seen the picture. So we have, during the promotion of the World Scout Jamboree, we have 4 volunteer representative from the regions. So which is including representative from the Arab region. So the Abdullah, as Mecci mentioned, that Abdullah tried to deliver all the ideas into the Arab region by the language, without language barrier. Same time, the Abdullah delivered the request and every culture and every wishes from the Muslim-based the Arab Scout. So we have clear picture about what Muslim want. So what kind of toilet, cubicle, what kind of shower facilities, and also on the Jamboree side, we will provide the direction to the Mecca, and we will provide some religious areas for the play, and this kind of thing we will be provide. And also even the Mecci and Abdullah checking about our halal food preparation. And we are really, Korea is well prepared for all the halal food. And as well as we have 26 mosques in the Korea, and even Seoul, one of the prime area, we have the quite good mosque in Korea, and also we have Arab Street, a small Arab Street, as well as all the food and even Quran also we can buy from there. So all the Muslim cultures are well imported. And during in 1970s, 1980s, many Koreans are going to the Middle East, to the Saudi Arabia, and everywhere we are working with our Arab friends. So many of Koreans are also well aware about our Muslim cultures. So this is the preparation at the moment. As you can see this picture, so we will be getting all the representative from every region this time again to
when was this
take
picture?
the idea from the regions, and also we will deliver the same to the region again. Thank you.
You're most welcome, Mr. Simon, the Chief Commissioner of the Korean South Association. Yes, talking again about the promotion, let me translate a little bit here. So Simon كان يتكلم عن التحضيرات والحملات الإعلامية التي قام بها أيضا عبد الله عبد الحميد. أوصل رسالة المخيم العالمي لجميع المناطق العربية والمسلمة، وهو حلقة الوصل بين كوريا الجنوبية للمخيم العالمي 25 في كوريا الجنوبية. وذكر سايمون أن هناك سوف تكون دور للعبادة متوفرة، 62 مسجدا، والطعام الحلال سيكون متوفر، وجميع المتطلبات، وهناك وفود سوف تذهب إلى البلاد العربية ونعمل مع العرب والمسلمين وتلبية جميع احتياجاتهم. Thank you very much, Simon.
Haitham, can I interrupt you?
Yes.
Our International Commissioner, Dr. Eugene Kim, is in the meeting now.
Okay, that's great. Welcome, Dr. Eugene. You are welcome to our session today. And we are really,
thank you very much.
Yeah, we are really glad to have you with us here in this wonderful meeting.
Yeah, it's great. Yes, I'm here some time ago. So I saw my chief commissioners speaking with you and Mecci speaking about the World Scout Jamboree. Anyway, thank you very much for your welcome.
Yeah, you are really...
Eugene, International Commissioner. Yeah.
Yes, so we have got Dr. Eugene, the International Commissioner of the Korean Scout Association. You are welcome in our session, Dr. Eugene. So yes, let's have a question we discussed here about, I mean, more in details about the preparational and the promotional, I mean, campaigns in the South Korean World Scout Jamboree. Okay, so let's talk about like what is new in the 25th World Scout Jamboree. Like what are the additional things and unique things that we are going to see in the Jamboree, Dr. Eugene? So I'm really excited to know about this. It might be early, like we still have 1,000 days, as Mr. Simon mentioned, But I'm really excited, and the audience are excited to know about the new things in the 25th Jamboree.
Can I answer about this, Haitham, if you don't mind?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Okay, we are preparing many things, but I cannot talk everything in this short time. I will talk to you just one subject only. So as Mecci mentioned that our Jamboree will be the smart Jamboree. And this smart means everything operation itself is the smart. So one of the operation is using of this mobile phone. So everything will be using through the mobile. So this is the digitalized Jamboree. As we are at the moment, we are having International Digital Jamboree at the moment. So I will explain to you like this. Every participant, before arrive to the Incheon airport, they will receive some enough Jamboree information. And once they arrive to the Incheon airport, they will advise to them which bus is waiting for the depot of the departure, the gate. And when they approach to the bus, they will guide to everyone, okay, you take the which number bus and your seat is where. And once the bus is leaving to the Jamboree side, and this information about Jamboree live information will be continuous delivery during the 3 hours driving down to the Jamboree side. And before reaching to the Jamboree side, it will be announced by through the mobile, and what is the campsite route number for the contingent. And during the Jamboree, every program can apply through the mobile app, and you don't need waiting for the Jamboree program site. And if something is wrong and any of that Jamboree program, and another additional guide will be delivered through this mobile, and this is delayed with some of the reason, and you are advisable to go to the other side or something. And one example, anyone has an accident, they will immediately connect it to the emergency people, and they will deliver it to the hospital, or even using of the doctor helicopter, deliver it to the big hospital. So you don't need follow anyone to the patient. That means the system will be care about him, care about the patient, and the leader will keep advice through the mobile. Your patient is getting to the hospital and then now checking by the doctor, and this kind of process keep communicating with the scout troop leader. And as well as for the before or after the Jamboree program, like a home hospitality program. And we will provide around more than 200 programs through this web. And anyone is interested by the troop base, they can apply before arrive to the Jamboree. And we will appoint the one scout leader in charge for that program and directly communicate with your troop. If somebody coming from the Kuwait, and Kuwait troop take charge of the Mr. Kim, and Mr. Kim keep communicate with this troop and guide throughout the whole program. So all information and preparation and during the Jamboree communication, everything goes through the mobile. And this digital Jamboree experience will be very new for all participants. As North America Jamboree, everybody wear the wristband and exchange the personal particular of among the Jamboree participants. They will communicate with the using of this mobile and exchange all the ideas and the personal particulars. So this will be the completely new for the Jamboree Live. Yes, thank you.
That's really amazing. Amazing, Mr. Simon.
Brother Haitham, can I add one more point?
Yes,
Just
yes,
one point.
please.
What
Yeah,
Mr.
sure.
Simon said about the Smart Jamboree, you see, every scout will be communicating in his own or her own language. The 5 official languages will be the communication media. It is no need to translate or something. The app directly gives Arab region the Arabic language. This is number 1. Number 2, no counters, no queues, no inquiries. Your mobile is enough for you to know the Jamboree. That's it. Thank you. This is a smart concept in the working. Thank you.
That's really amazing. I'm really amazed, and I'm eager now to go there. I mean, to know the preparation and these things. It's incredible. It's really incredible. It's really smart. So I like the idea about, even when I tell you from the theme, that it's going to be like draw your dreams, and this is one of the dreams that would be successful in the next 25th World Scout Jamboree. So that's really interesting. Thank you very much, Mr. Simon and Mr. Mecci, the National President Executive. So let me do a translation here a little bit to our audience. This is really something, I mean, interesting that they would like to hear. So Mr. Simon and Mr. Mecci mentioned ذكروا أن المخيم العالمي ال25 في كوريا الجنوبية سيكون المخيم الذكي، وكل شيء سيكون باستخدام التقنيات الحديثة. كل حاجة ستكون متعلقة باستخدام الهاتف، لا تحتاج إلى قوائم انتظار، ولا تحتاج إلى أنك تقف في أي طابور. ستتمكن أو سيتمكن جميع الكشافة أو الكشافون من إجراء عمليات أو إنهاء عمليات التسجيل والخدمات المتوفرة في المخيم عن طريق الجهاز المحمول أو الهاتف الذكي. وستكون هناك تطبيقات متوفرة بجميع الخدمات والبرامج والمواقع الموجودة في المخيم. وسيكون هناك تواصل مباشر بين جميع القادة المسؤولين عن مجموعاتهم، وحتى في حالة حدوث أي طارئ سيكون هناك طاقم مسؤول عن التواصل مع الجهات المعنية ومع القادة المسؤولون عن مجموعاتهم. وجميع المعلومات والتحضيرات نفس ما ذكرنا ستكون من خلال الهاتف النقال، وهذا الشيء سيكون إضافة جديدة في المخيم ال25 في كوريا الجنوبية. ونفس ما ذكر مكي إنه هذا المخيم الذكي ستكون أيضا إضافة عن طريق التواصل الموجود هنا بجميع اللغات اللي موجودة معك، فلا تحتاج إلى ترجمة. فهذا الشيء جيد وهذا الشيء مميز سيكون في المخيم القادم. That's really interesting. I mean, really interesting talk about the new things for the 25th World Scout Jamboree. Okay, let's talk a little bit about like if there is a plan of conducting a preparation camping before the actual Jamboree, like I mean, similarly, what happened in America, that they conducted like I mean a camping. They conducted yes, a grouping camp before the actual one, and they invited like the coordinators of the regions and some of the scout leaders for the preparation of the Jamboree. So is it going to happen this time in South Korea? And is there like any other communication channels between the Arab region, between the Arab leaders and the South Korean Association? So in terms of helping them with ideas or registration or be involved in I mean, the preparation of the World Scout Jamboree.
Yep. Can I answer for that?
Yes, please.
Yep. Definitely, we will attend the next World Scout Conference. Will be held the next year at the Sharm el Sheikh. And the World Conference and every regional conference and the world event. So we will participate every chance to try to promote our Jamboree to the world. As well as we prepared the pre-World Jamboree in 2021. But unfortunately, this pandemic situation, the Eurojam has been postponed from this year to 2021. So this is the exactly clash with the pre-World Jamboree. That's why we decide to postpone 1 year later. So the pre-World Jamboree will be in 2022 in the same time, starting from 1st of August in Korea, just 1 year before. And another one is regarding head of contingent meeting, or as you said, representative coordinators meeting. So we will prepare for the 3 times before the Jamboree. So it will be starting from beginning of next year, end of next year in 2021. And then during the pre-World Jamboree, also we will have another one. And also the beginning of 2023, we'll have another head of contingent meeting. So we will have at least 3 head of contingent meeting to report and explain about our preparation works. And as well as we will issue the Jamboree bulletin before the Jamboree. So this Jamboree bulletin will be issued between head of contingent meeting. So this kind of communication, delivery of our preparation status is throughout the pre-World Jamboree, head of contingent meeting, and issuing of the Jamboree bulletin. So this is the plan at the moment. Thank you.
That's really good. Thank you very much, Mr. Simon, the Chief Commissioner of Korea South Association. Yeah, let me translate a little bit here for our listeners. So Simon كان يقول أن هناك ستقام 3 مخيمات تحضيرية قبل البدء بالمخيم العالمي ال25 في كوريا الجنوبية، وسيكون المخيم التحضيري القادم في عام 2021 بسبب البانديميك سيتويشن، بسبب فيروس كورونا. وسيكون هناك أيضا مخيم تحضيري آخر مع رؤساء المناطق ورؤساء الأقاليم، وسيكون هناك أيضا الاجتماع الثالث مع الجمعيات الكشفية المختلفة، وهذه ستكون تحضيرية. هذه المخيمات ستكون تحضيرية للمخيم العالمي ال25 في جنوب كوريا. Okay, that's really great. I have got like a news here, an interesting news. We need to congratulate Mr. Abdullah Abdul Hamid and Mr. Mecci for getting the nationality of the Korean nationality. That's really amazing. Let's congratulate all of them.
Yes.
So congratulations, Mr. Mecci, for getting, the Korean nationality. It's really amazing. What do you think about that?
Frankly, brother, it's something what we have never expected. We went there as a scout volunteers. 2 things, Brother Haitham, you should know about the Korea. The Korea Scout Association is one of the best managed, one of the most well-planned national organization of scouts, National Scout Organization. Every table is well planned for every meeting. That is not an issue. The second part is the Koreans are so down-to-earth people. Their hospitality, their acceptance, their respect for the others is another amazing milestone what we experienced. We felt very proud and privileged. Being a scouts, they gave us the citizenship, not being a Mecci or Abdullah. it is a credit goes to the scouting. The scouting, what we did, they appreciated with the citizenship. Just one point I would like to add, Mr. Haitham. You are asking a question how the Arab leaders will be connected in the future planning something. There was a question by you.
Yes,
Something Mr. Simon could not able to answer that. I have a small hint. If you remember GPT Global Planning Team, already we met some of the young leaders under the leadership of Mr. Simon, and we discussed with them what should be the planning for the Jamboree. And what Mr. Simon mentioned in the opening remark, GMT, Global Management Team, that will be an adults leaders from all over the globe coming together to manage the Jamboree. So there is an opportunity, a plenty of opportunity for the young people to be the part of GPT planning team, the adult leaders, the key leaders to be part of the GMT management team. So opportunities are plenty. Even you may be requested to join us and help us in the translation. You are doing an amazing job between the English and the Arabic, so facilitating the things. If Mr. Simon agrees and Dr. Eugene also watching very keenly. Thank you. Thank you. It's
That's
a
really
privilege
good.
to be the Korean.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mecci. I'm in from today. Is that okay, Mr. Simon and Dr. Eugene?
Yep.
That's really wonderful. I mean, yeah, this is really something, I mean, incredible. I'm really excited to experience this situation about the 25th World Scout Jamboree. Let me do a little bit translation here of what Mr. Mecci has mentioned. So الخبر الجميل الذي قلنا قبل قليل أن مكي وعبد الله عبد الحميد كان لهم الدور الكبير في عملية التواصل وحلقة وصل وبناء جسور التواصل بين المفوضية الكشفية الكورية وبين المنظمة العربية لجميع الدول العربية. فكانت هناك حلقة وصل كبيرة وشكل فريق عمل نفس ما ذكر مكي، فريق عمل الفريق العالمي المسؤول اللي هو تم من خلاله عملية تحضير المخيم وإعداد المخيم الكشفي العالمي. وهناك فرص كبيرة للآخرين للانضمام والمشاركة في هذه المنظمة. والخبر الجميل نفس ما ذكرنا إنه عبد الله عبد الكريم ومكي حصلوا على الجنسية الكورية الفخرية، وهذه إضافة جميلة للحركة الكشفية يعني كعامة ولهم كخاصة. ونحن فخورون جدا بوجود شخصيات مثل عبد الله عبد الكريم ومكي في هذا الشأن. Great, that's really wonderful talk. We have another question here. If we talk about the pandemic situation, since we already, mentioned something about it, the whole world is affected by the pandemic situation, COVID-19, unfortunately, and we are not sure how long is it gonna be and when it's gonna end. So I feel personally, and even my friends and others feel the same thing, that most of the countries and even individuals are economically influenced. So is that going to affect the participation of the 25th World Scout Jamboree in terms of the regional level and the international level or the individual level? Is there going to be any changes in terms of the fees of the participation due to the economic crisis? What do you think?
Okay, my answer is like this. Unfortunately, we are having the this pandemic situation, but this, I believe that this will be over soon. So this 2023 World Scout Jamboree will not be affected by this pandemic situation. And as you mentioned that because of this, every country are facing difficult economic situation. but maybe we already have foreseen about this. We actually we proposed the lowest fee through this last 20 years. So starting from the 2002, the Thailand Jamboree, 2007, the UK Jamboree, and 2011 Sweden Jamboree, as well as the Japan 2015 and 2019 America. And we propose just only $100 for the A category and $300, I'm talking about registration fee, and $100 for the A country, A category, and $300 for the B category, and only $500 for the C category. And I understand the most of Arabic region is between the B and D, and D is only 900 US dollars only. So 100, 300, 500, and $900 only. We will keep our promise for this, but the get-together total sum of registration fee will be only 1/3 of total budget of the World Scout Jamboree. And that means we are receiving a big support from our central and local government. So our preparation work is no problem and no hesitation to go to the successful Jamboree. So only thing what we need from every country, every participant is make an early decision. Like as this, appoint the head of contingent from every NSO as early as possible. Even the Sweden, America, England, they already, even Australia, they already grouped that head of contingent group. So head of contingent and few key leaders already appointed. And they approached to me a lot of questionnaires at the moment. So I request early assignment of head of contingent team. And second, please promote this World Scout Jamboree, and to get more participation, means big participation can help for reducing of all the cost burden. So like as in Arab, usually every NSO are sending between 50 to 100, 150 participants only so far. So why not this time try to make it the bigger participation, like as 300, more than double up. And this is the way you can help for the smooth preparation of the Jamboree. So we are getting back to you. Maybe the main point of the participation fee is participation cost is, one is registration fee, second is airfare. So maybe you can get together either on Jeddah or Dubai somewhere and negotiate with the airline to get together, and some big participation. You can get more discount from your airlines. Especially Arab has a very good connection to the world, and especially between the Dubai to Korea or Jeddah to Korea, you have a daily flight, more than one flight per day. So this is one of the way. When you make a big participant, that is the bargain power to negotiate with the airline. So this is the way of reducing of the participation cost. So I'm again asked to every NSO to appoint the head of contingent team earlier and make it bigger participation. This is our request back to every NSO. Thank you.
Great, that's really great. Thank you very much, Mr. Simon, the Chief Commissioner of Korea South Association. That's really amazing. And so I hope things will be, I mean, better before, I mean, the start of the Jamboree. And luckily we have like time, like almost 3 years before the time of the Jamboree. So hopefully, we hope and we pray that the pandemic will be over. So we are really sure that the Jamboree, the 25th Jamboree, will be amazing. We really trust you. We support you, and we will be there for sure. Yeah.
Haitham,
yeah.
Haitham, I have just one more good news for every NSO.
Yes, that's really great.
Yeah.
So let's listen for the good news now.
Yeah. So this
It's
is
an
the
exclusive
solidarity.
news.
Yeah, this is the solidarity program. So previously, our previous Jamboree invite usually A and B country participant only, but we are inviting all 171 NSOs. We are inviting 10 persons under this solidarity program, which is the registration fee and airfare we are supporting for every 10 person from every NSO. This 10 person is the 1 leader and 9 scouts. So we are inviting every 19 Arab NSO, 1 leader and 9 scouts from every country. I think this is the good news to every NSO. Thank you.
Amazing. That's really amazing. So this is one of the exclusive news that we get today. So we need to translate that for our dear, I mean, the audience. So Mr. Simon كان يقول كنا نتحدث عن المشكلة في بعض مشكلة الفيروس، مشكلة كورونا. فسايمون كان يقول بحول الله سوف تنتهي هذه الجائحة وسنتمكن من قيام المخيم الكشفي العالمي في كوريا الجنوبية. وبالنسبة لرسوم الاشتراك ستكون على حسب الفئات الموجودة من الدرجات الدول المشاركة، إذا كانت من فئة A أو B أو إلى ما شابه ذلك، فتكون الرسوم محددة من 100 إلى 900 في هذه الحدود. وسيكون هناك دعم من المفوضية الكشفية الكورية، ويتمنى أن يكون هناك قرار مسبق ومحكم من المنظمات الكشفية الدولية لكي تحسم أمر المشاركة، ويتمنى أن يكون عدد المشاركين أكثر لكي يحظوا فرصة المشاركة في هذا المخيم. والخبر الحصري الذي ذكره قبل قليل أن هناك بعض الخصومات التي سوف تكون للمنظمات الكشفية بمشاركة قائد واحد و9 كشافة، سيكون تخفيض 10% لجميع الدول والمنظمات الكشفية. فهذا خبر جدا حصري وجميل للمشاركة في هذا المخيم. والشيء الجديد أيضا في هذا المخيم سوف تشارك 171 دولة، فستكون مشاركة قوية من جميع المنظمات الكشفية. That's really wonderful. Thank you very much, Simon, for this exclusive.
Sorry, Haitham. Can I interrupt you again?
Yeah, for sure.
Do you want to hear one more good news?
Yeah, for sure. That's today is gonna be special, and we have all the exclusive news about the World Scout Jamboree.
Okay. I mentioned that our participation fee is lowest for the last 20 years. So this is the lowest participation fee, but this participation fee is including a supply of tent and bed, and also cooking facilities. So you don't need to bring any tent or bed or cooking facility to the Jamboree site, as like as North America Jamboree. So this lowest Jamboree participation fee is including free supply of all the tent and bed and cooking facilities. I hope this can make it easy participation. And don't miss the chance to participate 2023 to Korea World Scout Jamboree. Thank you.
Perfect. That's really perfect. So we are giving promotion to all dear Arab listeners and all those who are watching us in our webinar today. This is something exclusive for you. So this is really a good hint from Mr. Simon, the Chief Commissioner of Korea Scout Association. So let me translate this to them. These are really exclusive أخبار حصرية اليوم. فهذا يتكلم سايمون كان عن السعر يعتبر قليل ومقلل بالنسبة للمشاركات أو المخيمات السابقة، وهذا السعر سوف يشمل جميع الأشياء المقدمة في المخيم من خيم وأسرة وخدمات وأدوات الطعام، جميع الخدمات اللي موجودة في المخيم. So this is really something interesting that we talked about, and this is really a good promotion for all scouts around the world to participate in the 25th World Scout Jamboree in South Korea. It's going to be, I'm sure, it's going to be an exciting experiment. An exciting experiment in the next Jamboree. Yeah, so would you like to add anything, Mr. Mecci?
I just have a small clarification. You are asking Mr. Simon whether there will be increase in the registration fee due to the pandemic situation. There was a question from you.
Yeah.
I don't think there is any increase at present. I'm right, Mr. Simon? Yes, there is no increase. Right. There is no increase because the best part of the Jamboree in 2023 by South Korea is the local government of the Jeollabuk-do province and the governor in personally, and also the central government is coming out exclusively supporting the Jamboree. The banner of Korea Scout Association as an official host is supported by the central government, by the provincial government. So there is nothing to worry about the economy is concerned. The pandemic situation is affecting the countries and its economy. But in the South Korea, the South Korean Association is being supported by the local government. So nothing to worry about. Every country can get ready, especially the Arab, as you are talking about, to come to Korea without economical hit. Now Mr. Simon has given a more additional information. No increase in the fee. It has been brought down in the coming latest Jamborees what we had. Plus, if you come across together for the flight, there is also an approach by the Korean Scout Association for the concession with the flight rates through the company of the air companies. So the approaches are many, just to see that maximum young people come to Korea to enjoy the Jamboree. That is our dream. That is our efforts. We all teams stand together under Mr. Simon. Now Mr. Dr. Eugene as just international commissioner. We are all just working to make every scout smile. Come to Korea, make your dream reality, make it successful. Thank you.
Excellent, Mr. Simon. Mr. Mecci, the National President Executive. So I agree. This is really, right. So yeah, like South Korea Scout Association, have done a great job, and they have offered. They made, good offers regarding to the price of the participation, and even with the discount with the association of the airlines. So they made, a good job, and scouts will have a good deal to participate in the 25th World Scout Jamboree. So this is a good message that we can deliver to the whole world and to the NSOs, to the scouts around the world, to join and participate the next Jamboree in South Korea. Yes, so let's hear the last, let's talk with, we would like to thank you, Mr. Mecci, and we thank also Abdullah Abdul Hamid. You did a great job and you are doing a great job in the meanwhile for delivering this message to the Arab world and to the world as well. So we would like really to thank you for what you have done and for what you are doing. You have really a clear vision, as you mentioned, and we are all working together as a scout. And we thank Mr. Simon, the the Chief Commissioner of the Korea Scout Association. You have done a great job, and it's really noticeable and significant, work. And we are willing to see, and we are sure that the success of the next World Scout Jamboree in Korea will be amazing. And yes, let's see, Dr. Eugene, would you like to add anything here?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Dr.
Yes,
Eugene?
I can hear. Can
Yes,
you hear
please.
me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Yeah, thank you very much for your invitation of this group meeting. And also, I hope that all Arabic members, I hope to see you, all Arabic members in next World Scout Jamboree 2023 in Korea. Welcome to the World Scout Jamboree in Korea.
That's really great, Dr. Eugene. Thank you very much. The International Commissioner of Korea Scout Association welcomes you. So Dr. Eugene يرحب بكم في المخيم الخامس والعشرون في كوريا الجنوبية. Thank you very much, Mr. Dr. Eugene. Okay, let's have a pictures here before we end. Like we have pictures, Mr. Ousama, the director. Can you show us like the pictures about the preparations? And Mr. Simon, can you guide us through these pictures and regarding to the preparations? Can you talk about them?
Okay, thank you. This is oh yeah.
Many pictures are there. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is the last World Scout Jamboree site. It's a great Jamboree site, but we are having difficulties up and down, and then from the program to program is too far. But in Korea, we don't have that problem. We are flat, and all the programs are just nearby. Yeah, next, please. Yeah.
The director of the Brunei.
Okay, this one. Ah.
Yeah, the director of the Brunei, she has been awarded by the Korea Scout Association.
That's really great. And here we have Simon.
Yeah, it is during Mr. Simon's visit to the Arab region.
Yeah, I have visited 5 countries in 5 days.
Yeah,
Wow,
it is also.
that's really amazing. Like every day in a different country.
Yeah.
And here, that's in Oman. We have the previous picture.
Yes.
Yeah, in the previous picture, Ousama, can you go back a little bit? Yeah, here in Oman.
It's in Oman, yes.
Yeah,
Oman.
these are the 2 flags. Yeah, glad to have you here in Oman, Simon. I didn't see you. I didn't have the chance to meet you here. Great, yeah. And here, where is this picture?
This is a meeting in Korea. Hisham was there in the first Color of Dream workshop. They had a meeting about the visit of Mr. Simon to Arab region.
That's really great.
This is during the visit in the airport.
Yeah.
It's in Dubai.
This is in Dubai.
This is the Arab conference.
Yeah, it's Arab conference.
In 2000, what I understand, this is the
2016.
17.
Yep.
Yeah.
17.
And here we have also, yeah.
This is in Bali.
Bali.
In Bali, the
Bali,
chairman
Indonesia.
of the APR the region, Asia Pacific region, and also the representative from the Indonesia.
Indonesia.
Oh,
The
And
poster
this is,
campaign.
yeah, amazing. Draw your dream. It's written here with Mr. Simon. This is really a great picture.
This is the global planning team visited one of the Jamboree of the Korean local scouts near Jeonju, near Samagam. You can see the local scouts and the global planning team from 9 countries, including Europe, Arab, Eurasia, Inter-America, and Asia Pacific. You can see the representative.
Yeah, that's really nice.
this is the
And
during
this
the
one.
Azerbaijan World Scout Conference.
Yes.
This is one of the Arab stand. Yeah.
Baku Conference Center.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also
This
the
is
Baku
in Iraq.
conference.
I can see the Iraqi flags there at the back.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
It is Dina who made us successful.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We have Dina here. Miss Dina, our director,
Dina,
is
Assouma, yeah.
participating with her. We
Yeah.
would like really to thank Miss Dina for arranging and organizing this session. She is the director she's the organizer of Haddouta Kashfiya platform.
You can see the president of Egypt National Scout Organization, Dr. Khalid.
Yeah, we have Dr. Khalid there. That's right.
Yeah. It's a reception by the Korea Scout Association in the Baku.
Oh, that's really amazing. So these are all preparations for the Jamboree. So yeah.
You're asking marketing. This is marketing.
Yeah. Great. So guys, you are doing really a great job here. And yeah, we are keeping positive.
Yeah.
This is Baku. This is Baku. You can see the great leader.
Ban Ki-moon, the former Secretary
General
of the UN.
Oh, yeah,
He's
that's
the
right.
now honorary president of Korea Scout Association.
That's really great. Good. I like staying positive, being positive here, motivating to, I mean, the World Scout Jamboree. Yeah, I
This
like
is
that.
in
Like,
This is the Baku
Incheon
airport.
Incheon
No,
International
Incheon.
Airport. Yeah.
yeah.
Sorry.
Great. Thank you very much for this wonderful journey. So let's have Miss Dina here, the organizer of our session, and she is the leader for the Haddouta Kashfiya. So Dina would like to deliver her talk to our panelists. So yes, please, Dina.
مساء الخير. أنا حأحكي بالعربي وأنت يا هيثم حتقوم بالترجمة العكسية هلا.
Okay. So it's gonna be vice versa. Like I receive the Arabic and then I'll translate in English. Okay. Yeah.
أول شيء يعطيك العافية هيثم أكيد، ولكل الفريق وللقائد عبد العزيز ولأسامة ولكل الفريق اللي عم يشتغل لأعداد هيدي الحلقة. بدنا نرحب بضيوفنا صديقي سايمون، أكيد أنا كتير سعيدة بوجوده، ومكي كمان أنا كتير سعيدة كمان إنه هو اليوم موجود معنا، وبالدكتور يوجين كمان. أنا بس بدي أحكي تجربة حقيقية أنا عشتها مع كوريا. فعلا كوريا قدرت كسبت وبجدارة، هيدي شغلة كتير لازم ننوه فيها دائما، وكسبت يعني كيف بدنا نشرحها، انه انا في اعتبرها انه كان انتخابات نزيهة جدا، لانه كوريا قدرت وصلت للكل واقنعت الجميع انها فعلا ستساهم بانه الشباب والصبايا يقدروا يرسموا حلمهم بكوريا، لأنه البرنامج كان معد باحترافية، الفريق كان محترف جدا اللي كان عم يشتغل للتحضيرات للمخيم، وكان عم يقدر يقنع الجميع بأهمية التصويت لكوريا. فأنا بدي هنيهم من كل قلبي، وأكيد بأكد إنه منصة حدوتة الإعلامية حتبقى مواكبة من هلأ لحتى إن شاء الله يصير هيدا المخيم وينجح ويحقق أحلامه ويقدر يرسم أحلام كل الفتيان والفتيات بوطننا العربي أكيد والعالمي. بس أكيد نحن بنركز على مشاركتنا العربية، وأكيد حنساهم بأنه نساعد بالتسويق للمشاركة بالمخيم كما ساهمنا بالتسويق للفوز بالمخيم. وسنكون الشريك الإعلامي الدائم مع كوريا بإذن الله، وأكيد سنتواجد بأرض المخيم لحتى كمان نساهم برسم الحلم والابتسامة على وجوه الجميع. بدي رحب فيهم وشكرا لك هيثم.
عفوا دينا، شكرا لك للتنظيم وجهدك اللي تقومين به في حدوتة كشفية، جهد حقيقة ملموس، وشكر للجميع المنظمين والقائمين لهذه المنصة الإعلامية التي من خلالها نقوم بالترويج ونقوم بإيصال جميع الفكر اللي موجود معنا وتثقيف الآخرين. So thank you very much, Dina. Let me just translate. Yeah. So where I can start? I mean, you have. I mean, she is really. I mean, she is excellent in Arabic.
I know.
So she was saying like very nice words. I wish that I can just translate the words exactly like what she said. So yeah, I'm trying my best. I mean, Dina, like to deliver your message exactly to the panelist, Mr. Simon, the chair commissioner of Korean Scout Association. She really thanked you a lot. And she also thanked Mr. Mecci, the National President Executive, and she thanked Dr. Eugene, the International Commissioner of Korean Scout Association. And she thanked all the organizers for Haddouta Kashfiya, and also she thanked me. Thank you very much. Great. So yeah, so this is, she said like this is an important point that we would like to highlight, and we should really mention here that South Korea and Korean Association won the vote of conducting the 25th World Scout Jamboree, which is really a great opportunity, and they are really confident about conducting this Jamboree in Korea, and they are qualified for it, and we are really sure that they will do it, and they will surprise the world of making a wonderful World Scout Jamboree, and they will really draw the dreams of all the scouts around the world. And she was mentioning that we are with you. We are working as well with you in all, in all fields, and we are trying our best to support the 25th World Scout Jamboree as individuals. And in the media here in Haddouta Kashfiya, we are also doing a good job to promote and advertise the whole world and the Arab region about the 25th World Scout Jamboree. And we are really willing to promote and work with you, Simon, Mickey, and Dr. Eugene, and with the Korean Association, Korea Scout Association. So we are really glad to have you here with us. And we are really happy to make this session to deliver the message to the Arab world to participate in the World Scout Jamboree. Yeah, I hope that I didn't miss
هيثم أنا بس بدي شغلة كثير مهمة، إنه أنا بس بدي أقول إنه فعلا بالنسبة للمخيم
You are muted, Dina. Can you unmute your mic?
sorry صار مش بس سكر. انا كمان بدي اكد شغله انه فعلا انا بدي هني سايمون كثير مش شوي، وبدي اقول لميكي ولسايمون ولعبد الله اكيد ولكل الفريق انه انا من الناس اللي كثير اكتسبت مهاره. انا عم ساعد يمكن من بعيد حتى بمجال التسويق، وتعلمت منهم كثير اشياء، من اهمها المصداقيه ومن اهمها ايمتى فعلا بنعلن عن الحدث. فكوريا لعبت لعبت الموضوع التصويت باحترافيه جدا عاليه، وبرجع بقول انا من تجربتي الشخصيه الحقيقه بجد بشكرهم، لانه انا بعتبر نفسي انه اكتسبت منهم مهاره كثير عاليه، وبتمنى لهم اكيد التوفيق. ومثل ما سبق واكدنا انه نحن حنستمر اكيد بالدعم لحتى يتحقق هذا الحلم ويصير واقع.
Great, that's really great. Thank you very much, Dina. So she was also congratulating Simon, Mickey, and Dr. Eugene, and even Abdullah Abdul Karim. And she was also mentioning that she...
Abdul Hamid.
Abdullah Abdul Hamid.
Abdullah Hamid.
Yeah. So I got confused. Okay, so Abdullah Abdul Hamid, we really thank Abdullah Abdul Hamid for, I mean, everything he's doing to the Arab world as the bridge connection between the Arab world and South Korea, as well as Mickey. And Dina was saying that she learned a lot, I mean, from this experience and from Simon and Mickey as well. And she learned a lot of things, and she mentioned that the Korean Scout Association won the vote for conducting the World Scout Jamboree, which is really qualified for that, and we are doing our best to make the promotion as much as we can to support the 25th World Scout Jamboree. Thank you very much, Dina. So yeah, let's have the final talk, starting with you, Simon. Would you like just the final message?
Okay, the Korean Scouts Association and I myself personally as well will do our best to prepare to make it more convenient Jamboree for everyone. Don't forget to bring your mobile. Everything all communication will be go through with this mobile. Well, I'm not asking using of bring it Samsung phone or LG phone, but just bring mobile. Thank you, everybody.
You're most welcome, Mr. Simon, the Chief Commissioner of Korea Scout Association. Let me just do a little bit translation here to finalize things. So, Mr. Simon, كان يتكلم أن منظمة الكشفية الكورية ترحب بكم جميعا في المخيم ال25 المخيم العالمي ال25 في كوريا الجنوبية، ويطلب منكم عندما تكونون في المخيم عليكم فقط إحضار الهاتف الذكي معكم، أي هاتف ذكي بدون تحديد أي أسماء، لأن المخيم راح يعتمد اعتماد كبير على التلفون، على الهاتف الذكي. وهذه الميزة الوحيدة أو الميزة الفريدة خلينا نقول التي ستكون في المخيم القادم في كوريا الجنوبية. That's really great. Thank you very much, Simon. So, Mickey, the final message that you would like to deliver for the audience.
Brother, I don't have a final message. I have a message for extension.
Yeah.
I would like to invite Brother Haitham, Brother Ousama, and Dina Assouma for the 4th November, a webinar for the 1000 days countdown begins. So we are having a small webinar with Mr. Simon as a chairman. We invite all the 3 of you to be with us during the webinar. It's another extension of our friendship and scouting. We thank personally the 3 of you for being with us, supporting us, and facilitating this meeting. Thank you so much. See you soon.
Yeah, you're most welcome, Mr. Mecci, the National President Executive. Yes, as Dina mentioned there, I forgot even to mention that, like what Mr. Mecci has mentioned, like she really thanked Mr. Simon and Mr. Mecci as friends. And this is really a good cooperation between like the Arab region and South Korea. And this is really a good cooperation in terms of promotion and making the marketing, advertising for the next Jamboree. And as Dina mentioned, this friendship is really important and it will promote for the next Jamboree. That's really great. Thank you very much, Mr. Mecci. And as Ms. Dina mentioned, that's really great. So yeah, let me do a little bit translation about what Mr. Mecci has mentioned. So كان يقول Mr. Mecci أن هذه ليست آخر رسالة سوف أقدمها لكم، وهناك سيكون تحديثات جديدة وتمديد في عملية الترويج والتواصل. وهذا اللقاء يعتبر حلقة وصل بين المنظمة الكشفية الكورية وبين المجتمع العربي كأخص والمجتمع الآسيوي. ونحن سعداء في وجودنا هنا في حتوتة كشفية لتوصيل رسالتنا إلى العالم. Thank you very much, Mr. Simon, again. Yeah, let's see, Dr. Eugene. Dr. Eugene, would you like to add anything before we end the webinar?
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, Korea Scout Association and the organizing committee of World Scout Jamboree is preparing for perfect World Scout Jamboree in Korea. So we are doing, and we are preparing World Scout Jamboree as convenient as for every Arabic Scout members. So I'd like to invite every Arabic Scout members to World Scout Jamboree in Korea 2023 in Saemangum area, the Jamboree site. So I hope see every Arabic members in Saemangum area, the Jamboree site in 2023. Anyway, I hope to see everybody in Korea. Let's meet in Korea. Thank you very much.
You are really, thank you very much, Dr. Eugene. That's really wonderful talk, and it's really great message for all the Scouts and for all the Arabs to participate in the 25th World Scout Jamboree. So let me translate this. Dr. Simon ذكر أنه
Dr. Eugene?
Dr. Eugene. Why I mixed between the names now? Yeah, so
No problem.
sorry. Yes, sorry. دكتور يوجين ذكر دكتور يوجين أن المنظمة الكشفية الكورية تجهز للمخيم الكشفي العالمي 25 وستكون جاهزة تماما للمخيم وستتوفر جميع الخدمات والالتزامات لهذا المخيم في سماجم 2023 في عام 2023. ويتمنى دكتور يوجين من الجميع خاصة العرب في المشاركة في هذا المخيم. Yes, thank you very much, Dr. Eugene. So at the end, I would like really to thank all of you for participating and for being with us in this wonderful talk. And I would like to thank Mr. Simon, the Chief Commissioner of Korea Scout Association, for the hard work he is doing and for the significant, message that they are delivering to the whole world. And this is going to happen in South Korea, and we are really I mean, we really trust that this experience will be unique, and we will find more adventure in the 25th World Scout Jamboree. So thank you very much, Mr. Simon.
Haitham, just a moment. I take a privilege with you. You should congratulate Arab region. Haddouta is the first one to receive Jamboree chief in a program officially. Mr. Simon is the Jamboree chief for the 2023. So your program is with the Jamboree chief. First time virtually he's visiting Arab region through Haddouta. So you should thank him for that also. Let him congratulate him for Jamboree chief.
We should really congratulate. I mean, this is really today, like, it's full of exclusive. I mean, like, yeah, we are really lucky. I mean, like, for this session today, we would like really to thank even then Miss Dina for this exclusive, I mean, news that this is the first platform media that conducting a webinar about the 25th World Scout Jamboree here in the Arab region. So congratulations, Dina, and congratulations all those who are, I mean, managing and organizing this media platform to deliver the message about Scouts in different fields. Yeah, so thank you very much, Dina. Thank you, Abdulaziz, and thank you, Ousama, our director here. Great, so that's really great. So thank you very much, and thank you, Simon, for accepting this invitation. It's really unique, and we have the privilege even to have you here in Haddouta Kashfiya and presenting the 25th World Scout Jamboree. Great, so thank you very much also, Dr. Eugene. Thank you, Dr. Eugene, the International Commissioner of the Korea Scout Association, for being here with us and giving us like fruitful information and the preparation of the 25th World Scout Jamboree. Big thanks to you, Dr. Eugene. And last not least, like Mr. Mecci, I would like to have, I mean, a big thank also for you, Mr. Mecci, the International President Executive. So Mr. Mecci, I mean, we are really glad to have you here, and we are lucky as well to have you as a representative to the to the Arab region in the World Scout Jamboree. And what you are doing, as we said, it's really great job to deliver this message. And you and Abdullah, as we said, you are the connection for the Arab region to the and cooperation with the Korea Scout Association. So I would like to thank all of our audience for being with us in this extraordinary session, as we said. So this is about the 25th World Scout Jamboree. And as a final message, as all the panelists said and support, that we would like all of you to support and to participate in the 25th World Scout Jamboree. This is really an exclusive message for all Arab regions and for all the Scouts in the world. Don't miss this opportunity. Our dreams will be true, and we are going to grow our dreams in the 25th World Scout Jamboree in South Korea. Thank you very much, and have a lovely, nice day.